It's not fair. We want clean air. It's not fair. We want clean air. These are the words Oakville, Mississauga protesters have been angrily chanting for the last 6 months as they try and convince the Ontario government to improve the current air pollutants in both the Oakville and Mississauga area. I was born and raised in Oakville, Ontario. I guess you could call it a small town. Pretty quiet, about 45 minutes outside of the city. I mean, there's not much to do like any other town. You can walk by the lake, you can go shopping downtown, or catch a movie at the local theater. But I've always enjoyed this peaceful suburban setting. To me, it's home. It's an oasis away from school, the city, and industries. How many of you have a cottage, or have been to one before? It's nice to get away from the crowded city, isn't it? It's nice to just get away sometimes. So imagine, what would you do if someone tried to take away your peaceful surroundings from you? More power generation is needed in the GTA, and Oakville residents have recently learned that the Ontario Power Authority has selected their city to host a 900-watt natural gas power plant. That's right, a power plant. The plant is to be located on Ford Drive, near Royal Windsor Drive where the Ford meets QEW, and stands to collect about $1 million annually in municipal taxes. The location is 400 meters from the nearest home and school, and in an airshed study conducted by the province, the area was shown to be already overstressed with pollution. So why add more? The Ontario Ministry of the Environment monitored the area for 20 months and discovered the air was toxic. This area is already 14% overtaxed by the air pollutants. The air concentration is too high, and there's not enough separation between the plant and the neighborhood. Within a 3-kilometer radius of the plant, there are 16 schools and 11,000 homes, not to mention businesses. The environment is already toxic. Why should we make it worse? They're exceeding the health care limits and have made no effort in the past decade to improve the current situation. So what makes us think that after a power plant is put in that the situation is going to improve? Residents, both parents and children, will be susceptible to toxic air emissions, and it will disrupt the community. There were 4 proposed spots for the plant where it could have caused less harm. The plant should be located away from residential area, away from children and schools. One option that was denied was to locate the plant in Nanticoke, Ontario, where there is already a coal plant, far from homes and near railway tracks. It would fit in the area perfectly, and the residents of Oakville are in favor. The plant should be located in a less densely populated area of southwestern Ontario, and away from the area of the GTA already suffering from poor air quality. Help do the right thing and make your voice heard. Help preserve our home and keep it free from toxic fumes. Don't children have the right to grow up in a safe and healthy, non-polluted environment? So visit the website, www.townofoakville.ca, and vote to move the power plant to a less residential and less harmful area. If the province won't help protect our home, then it's up to us. So help us make a difference and speak out. I've lived in Oakville my whole life. I got to have a fun and safe childhood, so why shouldn't other kids? Power plants and children don't mix. If they build one in a residential area now, what's going to stop them from doing it in the future? Picture yourself years from now, starting a family and building a new life. Do you want your family and your kids to be affected by a natural gas power plant? So say it with me. It's not fair. I want clean air.